Hi, it's Wesley with Expandacraft once again. I want to show off the triple 12 with the hard deck. It's got a two-piece hard deck. And we're going to test it out with this little four-stroke Honda motor. It's a 1.5 horse motor. This, if you'll see, notice I have this built up on my truck so that I have my toolboxes underneath. So it doesn't take all of the truck bed to put a triple 12 in there. Also, you make sure you hit the joints with the armor all. That keeps them sliding in and out real nice. Always nice to be a little slick. So this is designed so that it rides on the bed rails. Actually, it's come off the bed rail over here. But you can just bring the whole thing out. Like so. Remember, you can take these apart. You can take these apart by pulling the pins, and it will be down to its smallest parts. I transport it like this because I don't have to bother with taking it all the way down. We're going to pause right there. We're going to put all this stuff down to the water's edge and show you how to put it together. All right, so I'm taking all the things out of the back of the truck. I left this last one here just to show you. I mean, it doesn't take that long. You just line them up, push it in there, throw the pin, and then it's all about the decking. Now, this boat is about 10 years old. This is my rental. It's been beat to snot and back, and it still keeps going. You see I got these little bunks right here. They line up. And then there's these other bunks, so they line up so. There we go. There's the first one. And what we do is, and I'm gonna grab an extra one of those. Now, that flange is normally where the mast base goes, because we rigged this one as a sailboat. Today, though, we're going to be testing this motor, and if you pause there for a little bit, we're going to throw the motor on and then take her out.
Okay.
All right, through the magic of TV, we are all rigged and ready to go. I guess that was about 10 minutes. The straps are what hold the deck down, and remember, this is a sailboat that I'm just testing this motor on, so don't give me some crap about the chair not being fastened down. We've got flat water, there's not going to be any issue. This, I don't want anybody telling me that this looks unfinished. It is unfinished. This is prototype. It's a test. So when you make the comment, say that's going to be nice when I get mine, I'm going to do it like this or that. Do whatever you like. I also normally don't have a, a piece of PVC pipe to steer with. But for the sake of a test, I got to be able to reach. We haven't made a steering system for this one so that I can sit forward and do that. I still have to use the tiller extension. All right, next thing we're going to do is just take it out there and see what kind of speed we get. We'll give it a test. right, come in here. Let me tell you a little something about my first test here. First of all, I don't have my kill switch. That's why I had to put this in to kill it. Started up the first time. I want to thank our friends at kayakbuddies.com for this motor. Kayakbuddies.com. That's where you go to get these motors. This is a small one. It's 30 something cc's, but they have a bigger one that's equal to like 2.5 horsepower. This one is 1.5 horsepower. Everything seemed to work just fine. I probably got like 7.5, maybe 8 miles an hour out of it, but then it started to cavitate. All I got to do is, I've got, looks like 3.5 more inches to drop this down. So the next time I'll go out and test it, I'm going to drop that down a little bit. And I'm a little concerned about this wood, because it's not plywood, and that might have a tendency to crack. And it's bending a little more than I thought. The engine's providing a lot more power than I thought. Also, we are going to be testing later on a 2-blade prop. Because this prop, even though you can see it moved this boat nicely, even with the cavitating, I couldn't do full throttle. That was at most 3/4 throttle out there. Half throttle is plenty. Looks like you can do like 6 or 7 knots with half throttle. That's pretty efficient. We'll see what the 2-blade prop does. This is a 3-blade prop. Can't talk. 3-bladed prop. Well, that's it. This is the 1212. It's 6 feet wide. Expandacraft.com, and the motor is kayakbuddies. That's with an S, plural.com. Keep viewing. We'll have more tests as we make different boats and put this motor on there. Here's my buddy giving it a try. See if he can figure out the throttle. I think he needs to move his seat forward a little more. And that's just probably setting number 3. That's pretty quick. That's probably about 4 miles per hour. At barely, not even half throttle. I'll see if I can zoom without shaking too much. That's a challenge. Well, here you go. Expandacraft.com.